Hey guys, my name is Ludine. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this dress. I will be mainly focusing on the transformations to the basic slopers. I know I don't have a video on how to make the basic slopers on this channel, but hopefully that is coming soon.
I will be using my basic slopers for this pattern. I traced the front bodice on the fold. Now I'm going to draw a straight line with the desired length of my dress. First thing I'm going to do is the shoulder transfer, where I measure 2 centimeters, cut along the line, and tape it to the back. I do this so that the dress won't be pulled back. Because this sloper is meant to have a sleeve, but my dress will not have a sleeve, I'm going to add a 2 centimeter dart that will eliminate that gap that will form otherwise. I'm going to mark 7 centimeters down for my neckline. I am also going to add a 1 centimeter dart on the neckline so it fits nice and snug. If the neckline is deeper, you can actually do a 2 centimeter dart or even 3. I'm going to mark 2 centimeters down on the sides. Time to close my darts. Correct the armhole. Now I'm going to trace the pattern on the other side. For this next step, I'm going to measure from the highest point of the bust down. This is where the dress is going to cross under the breast. For me, this measurement is 9 centimeters. Connect shoulder to this point. So I'm going to mark 9 centimeters down from the bust point. Front skirt. I'm going to draw a straight line right before the waist dart. Trace the pattern on the other side and cut along the line. Here at the bottom, I'm going to mark 3 centimeters out to give more volume to the skirt. You don't have to do this if you don't want the extra volume. Here you can see that although the bust dart is wider than the waist dart, the pattern fits perfectly. Upper back. I'm going to make the 2 centimeter dart on the armhole just as I did the front. I'm going to mark 2 centimeters down on the side, the same. I'll close the armhole dart and correct it. I'm going to mark 1 centimeters down on the neckline. On the bottom part of the skirt, I'm also going to mark 3 centimeters out. to match the front skirt. Facings. I'm not going to go too much into how I do the facings. I may do a video later on it, but I'm making them about 4 centimeters wide.
This is the fabric that I'll be using for this project. Is a linen cotton blend.
With the facings complete, I added seam allowance to all my pieces. Two front bodices, two front skirt panels, two backs, two back skirt panels, and my facings. I'm going to close and sew all the darts. All my pieces have darts, so this for me is just the easiest way to start. I'm going to place my front facings on the front neckline. I use interfacing for my front facings since I will be adding buttons for closures. Sew these. After sewing, I press the facing and top stitch. I'm going to make some cuts on the curves to release tension and so that my pieces will lay nice and flat. I'm going to place my front and back bodice right sides together and sew along the shoulders and sides. Now front and back skirt panels and sew along the sides. Now I'm placing top and bottom and sewing along the waistline. Sew the back. I'm going to sew a stitch in the ditch to anchor all my facings and keep them in place. Originally, I was going to make 2 rows of buttons on each side, but I decided to add snaps and only do buttons on one side. I actually went ahead and hemmed it by hand. And this is how the dress turned out.